Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So how do you usually practice to playing a keyboard?
I usually practice with my teacher in my home.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, introduce my name is Nadya.
And I'm Azalya.
We are both from grade 7.6. Now, what we will discussing about?
We will discuss about Eid Al-Adha. Okay, so we live in Indonesia.
Yes.
Indonesia have 6 religions. That one is Islam. In Islam, we celebrate our big days. That one is Eid Al-Adha. Okay, so Nadia, I want to ask you what is the meaning of Eid Al-Adha?
Eid al-Adha is an event to commemorate Prophet Ibrahim to sacrifice his son named Prophet Ismail as a form of obedience to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. But before Prophet Ibrahim sacrificed his son, Allah replaced his son with Prophet Ismail, with a lamb. So, Indonesia is diversity. Is there any different in celebrating? Indonesia is diversity. Is there any different in tradition in celebrating Eid al-Adha?
Yep. Usually people was sacrificing with cow, lamb, or maybe some goat. But in Kudu city, people was sacrificing with bull for respecting our Hinduism people. Hinduism people say cow was pure animal for them. So, what is your tradition in your house?
So in my residence, I usually get up to pray Salat Eid al-Fitri in congregation in mosque. Then the sacrificing process will be held a few minutes after the pray. Several men will gather to help the sacrificing process. Then the victim meats will be distributed to local residents. And how about in your area?
If my house almost same like you, but the difference there is no grill satay together or maybe cooking together. But still same, the commit of kurban still sharing our kurban meat to our citizen in my house. And I want to ask you, what is the vibes when night takbir?
So, in my area, night takbiran, we are bringing some sacrificial animal around. Yes.
Seriously?
Yes, it might sound weird, but it's really real. Then we also say takbir. After that, we gather in the mosque to get some rice box and eat it together. How about in your area? How about you? Oh,
Tashrik Day.
by the way, I ever hear about Tashrik Day, but I don't know what's the meaning of Tashrik Day. What is
Okay.
Tashrik Days?
So I will tell you what is Tashrik Day. Tashrik Day is day in Eid al-Adha. That is 3 days, and the date is 11, 12, and 13. We not allowed the 3 days for fasting because in Islam we should enjoy the meat. And I want to ask you, what is your wisdom in Eid al-Adha?
So there are so many wisdom in Eid al-Adha, but I will mention 3. The first wisdom is better than the alms. The sacrifice is better than the alms with money equal to sacrificial animals. And the second wisdom is as a form of obedience to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. We are as Muslim peoples must worship to Allah, respect and obedience to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Muslims who able to live, sacrifice is a worship that must be done. And the third wisdom is to make poor people happy. Because of Eid al-Adha, a few people will happy to get free meats. Islam teaches us to sharing with others, especially with people who need it. And how about your wisdom?
Can I add my true wisdom?
Yes.
If my true wisdom are sacrificing can be vehicle in afterlife. Al-Adha is able bring a special Shihabul Kurban. It can be vehicle in afterlife. Kept from hell. Allah it Al-Adha Allah say that we sacrificing animal with sanctity can be kept away from hell. And
So that's our explanation for today. I'm sorry if there is something wrong. So we are from 7.6 say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
see you.